You can do... You gotta sit at the front! Well, you can't, it's charging, so... That's not how it goes. It's relax. Relax, collaborate, and listen. We are collaborating, and you're listening to me, right? Right? Yes. Exactly, you're listening to me. Anyway, so, me and you, we both like the TV show. Haven't seen the latest series, but this came out a while ago, so I don't think it's actually going to spoil anything on the TV for us. And I don't think this really follows the main story of the TV. I think it's like next to, like kind of next to it. Okay. I don't want to join. I don't want to create a thing. But that picture looked really nice though of Daenerys. Just play, yeah. Episode 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. Okay, you get it. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolfswood, the harvest is rare of our intrigue. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester Ironwood for themselves. The fate of House Forrester hangs in a balance. Did it! I nailed it. This looks really weird as a Telltale thing because we've seen the TV series, so I'm hoping this actually looks like it becomes immersive at some point. Otherwise it's a bit worrying.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest...
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Pick one, pick one!
Don't have to.
Yeah, but
No
you
one never
should.
lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the
That's
Kingslayer.
clear.
Aye. Well, I had a hand
is.
in it.
Aye. And round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine.
Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
You don't like their jokes. Why don't you like the
Fetch
jokes?
your
It's
gun.
funny.
Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
See, I've watched enough to know
March on
that's when you join
Casterly
in.
Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honour to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favoured us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Aye! Death to the Lannisters!
Aye!
The North remembers!
Aye!
Ah! You didn't say a bad
Got
one.
it.
Good for you.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Honor.
Let me fight for you, my
Oh.
lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you
I need
down.
to sort out
That I
subtitles
don't
though,
doubt. But
because
for
I'm
now,
so
keep
used
this
to having them
between us.
there.
We're celebrating.
Did you push a button?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Audio. Really? Okay. That's
In
simple.
tonight. I wouldn't want the other
Yay!
squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that it kind of goes along with the TV show, like, parallel. So,
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
he's doing the swears.
See, that's where
Joey.
you're lucky. Low expectation, covered in pig shit, shovel and slop. Well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Yes, exactly. Everybody loves bloody bacon.
Ah, pig farmers.
Apart from me, 'cause I'm a vegetarian. But you know,
All I'm saying
everybody
is,
else in the world loves
at
bacon.
this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low.
Lowest
For
of the
all
law.
I know, we could be
That
squires for
reminds me of a bit
life.
in Train Spotting.
All in wine
There's a
around
big
the
monologue
fucking
bit where
ring.
he says, we're the lowest of the
Give it
law.
time. You'll get there.
People
Easy
from
for you to
Scotland.
say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
The twins, stronghold of House Frey. Oh, it's the night of the Red Wedding. Oh, Jesus.
Take
Sweet
your time.
Jesus, you better make sure you don't die.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Yeah, because if you remember, they all get killed inside, but outside
After
as
he
well,
finds her,
they all
he
get
must have
slaughtered.
pissed
All of his
off.
men get slaughtered. So,
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
ever Everyone's being
What's gotten
super
into you?
sneaky.
You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Okay, bye.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
I think you made the right decision. So, just saying. Did he not just like pick up a sword or something? That'd be kind of Get ready, button mash or something. Press and hold R2, then drag it down.
Ready, boys! Whoa!
Smash
Shoot that one!
There. Oh, now you're dead. This is what I should play. Because I'm used to Telltale games though. You're not so much used to it. Just get ready to attack everyone, okay?
Whoa!
Hey, kill that one.
Shoot that one!
Go to the right. Not fast enough, Square. And then ready to hit the face. Yeah, probably.
Good fucking riddance.
Just so you know, our little is Sparko on the floor,
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
which is difficult because I want to move.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
Not move, darling. Your foot's all
I
caught in
didn't
wires.
leave him, but I couldn't save him.
There you go. Let's look out.
Find a weapon, quickly!
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Hold the phrase this time. Don't
Oh, he's really badly fucked up.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those Forresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking Forresters!
We've lost the fray.
Little puppy, barking away. Where is he? Alright, get ready to run. Yay! Ready? No, like this is the best bit of the whole Game of Thrones. I know, they do look really odd, because like, they're different kind of computer generated. It's supposed to be more, obviously game-like, whereas in the show they try and make it look a bit more realistic. Like, I'm okay with this, and also to be fair, because it's streaming, it's a smaller picture, so maybe full screen it would look quite so weird. It's probably be a lot more immersive, completely full screen. Iron from Ice. Forrester lands on the King's Road. Yeah, I think it's charged up enough now. Hey look, there's a piggy! And of course, the dog barks, because there's a piggy. I don't know, is that a thing on our screen?
Camera.
No, I mean the big thing on the side of on the left side. There's like a scratch. Is that actually on our screen?
Yeah, I don't think so.
There was a thing on the floor that you just went past. I think it was just some rocks or a tree stump or something. There's still that thing on the screen though. It's weird. Yeah.
It's not on the screen.
Okay. That's good because I don't want my TV all messed up.
That's Father's car.
Uh-ohs.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Did he just kill some pigs? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Is that his dad?
I said move on.
Get to your
Unless you
father.
want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is
You
that
didn't even
so?
hold it.
You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Did you push the button or not? You did that time anyway.
No.
These boxes are gonna die.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
You bastard.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Pitchfork or an axe.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd get the pitchfork. I think that'd be better. You missed that? And now you're dead. You gotta hit the buttons, babe. Takes up like a third of the
Finish
screen.
this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Okay,
You
pitchfork
really are a
again.
pig farmer.
There you go. Oh, sweet. And now I'll get the axe, I guess. Stick him at the pointy end. Oh, shit. Well done.
Mercy! Please!
Kill him!
I beg of you! I
Kill
have
him!
a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! No,
Yeah.
please!
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I
Oh, you got a
promise.
trophy. Sweet. I don't know, like, I would just kill all of them if it was me. And just, you know, they're just stolen all your pigs, stolen the land, attacking your dad. Kill them all. Bitch.
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Maybe she's still alive then.
I tried to stop them.
Shit, did he just die? Oh my gosh. So even after all that, it didn't matter anyway.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Well, you killed like 3 of them and you let one leave. Only 2? I thought we killed 3 of them.
2.
Oh. Well, I am bad at counting. I thought that said Iron Bath and then I realised it's Iron Wrath. I'm really bad at reading as well.
It's Garrett!
Garrett!
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
Dog's barking.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Guess we'll stop limping then.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
So she's
This never
gone.
would have happened with the Starks in power. It's
I
unimaginable.
thought we were going to go and try and
Unacceptable.
find her. I didn't realise we were just
You
leaving.
have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The
blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
At least it's not
Your
an
justice
arrow
was
to the
swift.
knee.
Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills
Okay,
will claim
okay.
it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh. Do the thing. Ugh. That looks painful as shit. Yeah. Some of those few old-timey
dark
things that
days,
actually
I feel.
worked.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Just a bit.
Hold this for me, will you?
What are we holding now? More maggots.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
I mean, the gameplay is so similar to The Walking Dead, but
Go on. Don't stop now.
I
It's
don't know
better
if
to let the blood
this is,
circulate.
like, immersive enough to feel like a true Game of Thrones game to me just yet. But I mean, we've only been playing it for a little while, so go look at the picture or something. Oh, it's tapestry. Well, still a picture technically. Oh, little puppy.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Asher, Talia and Ethan, Ryan. Okay. So they're just all the
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Foresters.
Asher. Exiled to Westeros, unfortunately. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
I'm really trying hard to like remember if we've met these characters in the TV show,
was our
because I
best
just
warrior
cannot
by
remember
far.
for the life of me. But again, I haven't read the book, so I don't
Lord
know.
Forrester.
Maybe they're more prominent in the
It was
book.
an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
So he called him Gregor, but in the TV show, I'm used to it being like Gregor. They all "or" at the end of it, so I don't know if it's the same guy. Do the one that says touch. That one looks cool. Here, touch it. Yeah.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
No. They're gross. Pick up. And steal.
This might help.
Oh yeah, he did. Sweet. What's that one then? Pick up and steal. Yeah, okay, you should definitely steal all the things.
Oh wait, you can pick stuff like the inventory.
No, it just shows you what
I
you
may
have.
be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Did it show something? Oh, show sword, okay.
It's a good thing you've done. bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
When you say it like that, it's actually a hell of a long time.
Did your leg feel weak?
That's like,
I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah, well, it depends.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
Yeah.
I'd say it's safe to say the feeling
years.
is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone
the guy
killed
who had it was
someone, which
clearly
led to
not
more killings
18,
of someone's,
so-
and then, well, here we are.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Any time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
The voice sounds a lot younger
Your
than
family-
the character looks.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
I'm curious how old she's supposed to be. Maybe like
Garrett was just telling me
13 or
how
something?
valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
So far, nothing in this has like been.
This has been so
world-changing.
incredibly difficult for us.
Like, yeah, you've got
especially
different
the
choices,
children. But I
but
was
none of them
told,
actually like, oh, he
I
will
was
remember
told you
that,
were the
or
last to see my husband alive.
anything
Yes,
like
my
that.
lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed?
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay
Oh,
Snow,
Ramsay
the
Snow,
bastard.
though.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately,
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
he is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty.
Where do you want her?
But
Something I
no.
don't understand.
This. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay.
Choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong!
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all.
If we go to the wall, we'll meet Jon Snow. So maybe we should just go to the wall.
I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it, then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Well, looks like we're off to the wall.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Wait!
Yeah, some of them are the same, some of them I've never seen before.
I mean, the NPCs.
Do the thing.
Be safe.
I think she likes you. That's right, I like you quite a bit. Probably, yeah. Why? Why are you laughing at me? See, look, you got a trophy. Oh.
Ethan? Ethan!
Okay, so now we finally meet Ethan. who you saw in the big tapestry.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
And that should be Ryan or something.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
He hides too well, apparently.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Yeah, well done.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Tengrin said he got sent to the wall.
Well, let's go to the wall.
He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
What's a milksop?
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
I don't know what it means
you should
either.
let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it hasn't got the same quaintness as The Walking Dead.
Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for
but
hours.
I guess it's not trying to be like a remake of The Walking Dead, it's trying to be its own thing.
We had so much fun, but then everything
I'm not
changed.
100% sure if this works. I'm surprised.
Roderick became so serious.
Well, I'm not that surprised actually that I haven't heard that much about this.
And Asher
like some people have mentioned a couple of things, but it's not massive like The Walking Dead was for Telltale.
You won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple.
That's all children care
about. It would be nice
about.
if someone did
Sweets.
what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord. The lord of a noble house can do a great many things.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What? Just because I pull funny faces at Jill?
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Well, shit.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
So Royland will remember it, but I have a nasty feeling they're all going to die very quickly. I'm still seeing like if there's anyone that I recognise from the TV show.
They showed
some
up
of them have
unannounced.
been
Lord Whitehill is
like
in the lather.
modelled
I assume you
after the
explained to
characters
Lord
in the
Ethan why
TV
they're
show.
here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Which way to go? Stand up for yourself or apologise, basically?
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
I would have shook his hand, but you know,
my
whatever.
only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him.
Well, okay.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
You
no
cheeky
courtesies.
bastard.
I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
I forget that they swear like that.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, that dickhead again.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
You murdered his family.
It was your man who started it. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
I did.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Oh god, they're so up themselves, aren't
What
they?
kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honourable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
When did he lie to his face, though?
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Like, he never lied. He's just like, I'll tell on you. God.
I was wrong about your son, my lady.
Got another trophy, though.
Stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ramsay Snow is the one I'm looking forward to. I've heard rumours about Ramsay Snow. I mean, like, we've seen him in the TV show anyway, but in this, he's still pretty...
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
What's in the box? Oh, a couple of things, actually.
Ethan made this for me.
What does it say? Youngkin?
Asher sent me this coin. Do you remember him?
Coin.
What a strange place, Essos.
And a letter. Is that it? Oh, read.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
There was one more coin, but I don't think it matters that much. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
Anything else in the room? Probably is. There's a view. And a letter from Mother, apparently.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
I have just noticed something, you know, on the back of the door there's actually like holders on either side, as if you could put like a plank and bar the door. I assume we might have to do that later.
Sorry, mate. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Let him in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Wasn't really doing anything anyway, I was looking at like coins and shit. He doesn't seem to actually be doing anything.
Your pardon, lady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather
Maybe
upset.
it's coal. That makes sense if it's coal.
Of course, my lady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, my lady. You work for Lady Marjorie?
Stop being so nosy.
I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, my lady.
Wonder if we get to see Lady Marjorie. Yes, we do. Look, she's actually modelled on the
Lady
actress,
Marjorie,
which is
you're
good.
early.
I like that.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Well, let's go.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Tell Lady Cersei what she wants to hear. Otherwise, you know, we're all gonna die. So, you know.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Yep. You'll need it if you're dealing with Cersei.
You can do this.
Are you actually walking? Okay.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Mm-hmm. Very clever indeed.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
100%.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
No.
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question.
True to the king.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Otherwise,
Well
she
said.
might kill you.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Whoops.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, bollocks.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Well, he survived. I don't know if he'll survive for much longer, though.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry
Awful.
Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Well, thanks.
Let's see.
Weird lady.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
Go on, Lady
I
Marjorie.
don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to
out.
find out...
Come on. Oh, you said...
Ramsay
fuck
Snow
all.
will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.